right, Matt Gaetz absolutely destroyed FBI Director Christopher Wray over their obvious soft peddling of the Hunter Biden investigation.
My Democrat colleague just asked the director of the FBI whether or not they are buying information about our fellow Americans, and the answer is, well, we'll just have to get back to you on that. It sounds really complicated, but I have other questions. I'm sitting here with my father. I will make certain that between the man sitting next to me and every person he knows and my ability to forever hold a grudge, that you will regret not following my direction. I am sitting here waiting for the call with my father. Sounds like a shakedown, doesn't it, Director?
I'm not going to get into commenting on that.
You seem deeply uncurious about it, don't you? Almost suspiciously uncurious. Are you protecting the Bidens?
Absolutely not. The FBI does not and has no interest in protecting any employees.
You won't answer the question about whether or not that's a shakedown, and everybody knows why you won't answer it. Because to the millions of people who will see this, they know it is. And your inability to acknowledge that is deeply revealing about you. But let's go from the uncurious to the downright nosy. How many illegal FISA queries have occurred under your leadership of the FBI?
Well, there are reports that have come out with different numbers about compliance incidents.
More than 1 million illegal ones? Because that's what the Inspector General said. The Inspector General said that in the 3.4 million of these queries, more than 1 million were in error. Do you have any basis to disagree with that assessment by the Inspector General?
I'm not sure actually that's a correct characterization of the Inspector General's findings on that.
Well, the internet will remind you of that in moments. But let's now go to what the court said. The court said it was over 200,000 that have occurred on your watch. Do you have any basis to disagree with that assessment?
Again, I don't have the number as I sit here right now. What I can
Seems like a number you should know. How many times the FBI is breaking the law under your watch, especially if it's like over 1 million, to not know that number? And I'm worried about your veracity on the subject as well. Play the video.
Letters for investigation of the Capitol. I don't believe FISA is remotely implicated in our investigation.
So there, Senator Lee's asking you whether or not FISA was in any way involved in your January 6th investigation, and you say no. Was that truthful?
I said that I did not believe it was.
Okay, so now let's pull up what the court said, which was something a little different than what you said. So here, nope, that's not the right one. Yeah, here we go. Right there, it says, the government has reported additional significant violations of the querying standard, including several relating to the January 6, 2021 breach of the Capitol. So I guess the question, Director Wray, is did you not know when you were answering these questions that the FBI was engaging in these illegal searches, or did you perjure yourself to Senator Lee?
Now, what Matt Gaetz is getting at here is what a lot of people realize, is that basically this investigation into the Hunter Biden laptop, into basically how Joe Biden and Hunter Biden basically curried favor with foreign governments while Joe Biden was vice president. There was a lot of money that was exchanged hands. There's a lot of truth to that. If you remember, the New York Post was the first to report on this, probably around a month before the 2020 election. And then the liberals that ran Twitter at the time basically locked the New York Post out, tried to get everybody to believe that that was fake news. So there's definitely a battle for information going on right there. But what Matt Gaetz is getting at here, and what anybody that's really watching this stuff will understand, is this is why people do not trust these three-letter agencies in DC anymore. They don't trust the FBI. They don't trust the CIA. They do not trust these things because they know that they will just be used to protect the powerful, even when the powerful have done things that they should not be doing, which is why the entire investigation into the Joe Biden, Hunter Biden dealings with foreign governments has been an absolute joke. Chris Wray was a part of that joke. There were a lot of other people, and I'll bring Merrick Garland into this. I'm going to pretend that I'm investigating something and never does. So it's all a joke. And people get upset when they see a double standard in terms of how the legal system is applied.